Hey everyone! So admittedly it has been a minute since we have put a video up on our channel. We've been so busy and we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about what we've been up to and stuff. But if you follow us on Instagram, you probably had some fun with us last night. We did a cocktail Q&A and those are always wild. But it is Sunday morning. I actually got up early this morning to go do some errands. I went to Target and Goodwill. But right now, like I said, it's a little after 10:30. We are going to start making some brunch. We are still doing our meal kit, and so today we are what's up, little man? That's what we're having for breakfast. Hey, I want to show everybody. But we're still doing our Martha and Marley spoon, and so today we've got some chorizo and egg chilaquiles. Looks really, really good, but I need to get started on this because apparently I have to actually like make my own tortilla chips. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm changing the recipe because I'm supposed to bake my tortilla chips. So I have these corn tortillas that I cut up, but I've actually made this recipe before. And what I did, I'm actually just gonna old fashioned fry them up in some oil. It tastes so much better and it's so worth it. Okay, I just pulled the first round of chips out. They do look a little dark, but they're really, really good. They taste really good. Steve was making fun of me because he thought they were too dark.
They do look dark.
But they're really good. I just tried them.
All right, let me try.
And they're gonna get covered anyway because they're gonna be, they're like basically a layer.
Okay.
In the chilaquiles, so it's good.
It's like a base layer, right?
Yeah.
Hot. I mean, it tastes okay.
Yeah, they're good.
Very hot.
Okay, so this is my last round of chips. They gave us 18 tortillas, so I cut that up. I think they always give you more chips than you actually need, so. But after this is the hard part. I think now I can start assembling the...
Yeah, sure. So he burnt all of them consistently.
Oh,
so they're all the same color.
They're good. I've been snacking on them. They're delicious.
They're just a little too dark.
Okay, so with my chips done, I've actually tasked Steve to help me out so we can speed this up a little bit. He's gonna drain and rinse the black beans.
Yep. So it takes me a while sometimes to acknowledge that Mike has been filming everything, that sometimes I need to turn the camera on him. So what are you doing right now?
So right now I'm cooking the chorizo, the chorizo sausage, which if you don't know, Steve is a chorizo fiend. He loves it.
Fiend, hound, whatever you want to call me. Like, Mike was struggling to find that word, but...
I thought it was fiend.
Yeah, sure.
Chorizo fiend.
Yeah, we'll go with that. I like it.
Chorizo junkie.
Yeah. Well, I am a fan of it. I'm not a fan of what happens to you a few hours later, but it's going to taste really good. So yeah, this is gonna be like kind of like nachos, right, or something like that. Like
essentially, basically. So what you do is you take a casserole dish and you layer it with chips, the chorizo. We've got some like a cheddar jack blend of cheese here, some enchilada sauce, and then you just keep layering it. It's kind of like lasagna. And then right before you stick it into the oven to cook, you just crack some eggs on top.
Oh, sounds super healthy. I can't wait for this.
It actually is. It's actually low calorie according to this. Granted, I fried
it was
chips,
when it was baked chips.
But it serves 8. It's 500 calories per serving.
Okay.
So
how many
for a brunch? I don't think 500 calories is that bad.
No, it's not bad. And it is definitely brunch because it is. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that time right there, but basically, it's almost noon. So we'll see. It's gonna be lunch.
So this morning, as I mentioned, I went to Target and I put a post on our Instagram, and someone was asking like, "Oh, what did you get?" And I always want to do those like haul type videos about like what I got and stuff, but it was very boring. It was basically groceries. But I did find this really cool end cap of like all these like little kind of like tchotchke vintage style toys. They were like maybe like $3 each. So I grabbed a bunch of them. So Caleb has like good days. It's like, hey, if you clean your room, if you do this. I know it's kind of bribery.
It's like a reward system. It's a reward system. Not bribery, reward system.
Yeah. Yes. So, but I figured if you want to go show what I got, it was really cute. He seems to be having a lot of fun with it. Right. So.
But so what do we have over here?
It's tiles.
Tiles?
Yeah, like a fake ones in my drawer over there.
Oh yeah?
See, it's in there.
Oh yeah, like your other tiles, right? Magnet tiles. So what is this? Are you making things?
I can't make it. I don't want to make it scary. I make that after this one.
Okay, you're gonna make a question mark? That looks cool. Let's do that.
Yeah, you do that.
I want to let you do it, but I'm gonna help you, okay? We'll do it together.
Okay, so here I've got the first layer. It's a layer of chips, and then I topped it with a little bit of this enchilada sauce, and then I put half of the chorizo, half of the black beans, and half of the shredded cheddar jack mix. And so now I'm gonna repeat that process one more time.
Well, it doesn't look appetizing.
I think it looks good.
Kind of looks like, I don't know, dog food or something like that.
Oh, stop.
All right, this is gonna make it look good. What's up, bud? What?
I turn in brown.
It's pretty dark, isn't it?
He always takes his cues from you, so now he's all on this tangent that the chips are burned.
Mm-hmm. All right, this looks much better with the cheese. Now we're talking. And then eggs on top of this is what you said?
Yeah, so it's gonna bake for like 10 minutes, and then I'll take it out, put some eggs on top.
Okay. That already looks pretty full.
Yeah.
Do you think the eggs will fit on top?
Yeah, they will, because you kind of make a well, and then you pop them in there.
Okay, cool.
So last night during our Instagram Q&A, our cocktail Q&A, one of the biggest things we got, the biggest request we have from you was how Steve makes his old fashioned and the proper recipe and so forth. So we did it, but then when I uploaded to Instagram, it clipped off the last part. I was so upset. I was like, gosh darn it. So I said, I know it's the middle of the day, but it is Sunday, it's brunch, I guess. So I'm asking him to make it here so we have it. Okay, so Steve's gonna show us his proper old fashioned,
right,
because a lot of the times you usually see the classic preparation is like an orange slice and a cherry muddled, right?
Yeah,
Or
so
did I
that's like
make
the
that up?
old school way of doing it. So
Okay.
yeah, you muddle that and then also top it with club soda. That's not the way I do it.
Right.
Not the way I like it. Also not the way that Mike likes it either,
For
right?
sure.
So I'm gonna do classic preparation based off of what we enjoy. So it's a 3-ingredient cocktail, very easy. This is like the 6th time we tried this. No wonder it didn't work on Instagram.
The
right?
battery died.
All right, anyhow, so this is our version of the old fashioned. It's pretty close to most people's expectations of what an old fashioned is. So you're gonna start with orange bitters, then you're gonna get a bourbon. We like Eagle Rare. It's a little hard to find, but here it's pretty easy for us in Arizona. And then your sweetener, which we use simple syrup. This is very easy to make. It's only 1-to-1, so 1 cup sugar, 1 cup water on the stove, let it dilute, and you have an amazing simple syrup. So let's make this. So you're gonna take your bitters, and again, it kind of has like a little spot here. All you're gonna do is add in 3 dashes. 1, 2, 3. Much better than the Instagram one because I slammed that bitters bottle right on the side of the measuring glass. So, we do not like an overly sweet old fashioned, so we're only gonna measure out 1/4 of an ounce here. All right, and then we're gonna take our bourbon. You can also substitute rye if you're a rye fan, but again, I think bourbon works really good with an old fashioned because it's sweet on sweet. So 3 ounces of this. We're gonna put in some ice in here. And again, you kind of want, as I fall all over the place, you really kind of want some really good quality ice in here because that is a part of the cocktail. The ice that dilutes in here, you wanna make sure that the water is nice, it's filtered, tastes good, and it doesn't dilute the overall flavor. And you're just gonna stir it till you get nice and frosty on the outside and get a nice cool consistency. On top of this, there's typically an orange slice. Some people, you put a cherry in there. We're gonna do an actual orange coin. So what's the difference between an orange slice and orange coin? This has a pretty thick exterior here. We're gonna use the coin because we're gonna express this over the cocktail. Okay, so you got your rocks glass here. We like to serve it with a nice big cube, and because I'm very extra, I have my little Instagram logo on here on a stamp. So I'm gonna actually stamp the top of the ice cube. All right, there we go. So if you look, you can actually see the logo there. So put that right in the glass. We're gonna use our julep strainer, and we're gonna go ahead and pour the cocktail right off to the side. You don't want to go right on top of glass, especially if you want people to see your logo. That looks about good. Okay, and we're going to take that orange coin that we talked about earlier, and we're going to get a match, and we're warming up the outside of the orange because you want to make sure that you get the oils there to kind of really open up a bit, and you can express it over the cocktail. So you see it had like a little bit of a flare there. We're gonna go ahead and take that orange, express on the outside, we're gonna place it right on inside the cocktail. And that's our old fashioned. So old fashioned at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock.
12:10.
It's Sunday, so here we go. Mighty tasty. We'll have to try this.
Yeah, let me try it.
Okay.
Smells really good. Can definitely smell that orange. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Perfect. So one thing I want to tell you, because you guys are always asking about our pairings, I like to pair this with the place we have. It's called Oregano's. It's Chicago style deep dish pizza. Perfect pairing.
It is a perfect pairing, but I'm also somewhat panicked because Caleb is dancing between the dining chairs out there, so you might have saw that in the corner. I swear the second we take our eyes off him, he's just running around crazy.
Well, and also I set the table a little too early, meaning that I put the sour cream out. He is a sour cream fiend. No, he loves guacamole and sour cream. I didn't put the guacamole out yet. But
he's going to consume all that before we can even have the chilaquiles.
We had to cut in between the cocktail making because I look over and he's just sitting there eating the sour cream. He's got sour cream all over his face.
All right, so he just pulled it out.
It is ready. It smells so good.
Is it ready?
Yes. Well, it probably needs to sit for like 10 minutes or so.
It does before we like scald our faces.
Okay, I'll let it sit here for a second. It's just that Caleb is like dying to eat.
So looks pretty close, right? We
Yeah,
don't like cilantro.
This is totally like a professional photography kind of a thing.
Yeah, like that. It kind of looks like it. Look, these look like Sunnyside, but I'm sure it'll turn out. And we are not fans of cilantro. So.
Yeah, the cilantro goes right in the trash whenever that comes.
To me, it's just garnishing. Just kind of. I'm sure a lot of people like it. We're just not those people.
Yeah.
All right. It's still piping hot.
It's very, very hot. Yeah. Be careful. Smells really good.
But honestly, like Mike is one of those people that can eat things that are like, erupting from a volcano hot. He's fine with doing that. So go ahead, try some.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
All right, so how does this rank for brunches?
I think it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I mean,
I've had like 3 servings of it already.
We're very much like in tune with Southwest flavorings. This is great for us. So we love this. Yeah. But the chorizo isn't overpowering, so it's actually it's pretty good.
I actually wish there was a little bit more chorizo, but it's fine.
Chorizo's kind of new. Isn't it normally like ground beef or something that's typically in chilaquiles?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's research. Okay, so brunch is all wrapped up. Caleb's in bed right now for a nap. This is the special moment for the weekend where we just get to just relax and just kind of take in a nice peaceful Sunday, which is actually nice because yesterday Caleb and I actually went on a road trip, went down to Tucson. I had to pick up some things there. He came with me. We had a great time. But today it's all about relaxing. Caleb is encapsulated with our like Disney Plus like fly through I think is what it's called, like whatever it is, but you guys are gonna go do something fun.
We're gonna go have fun. Yeah, we're going to Barnes & Noble. Yeah, because he has a few Barnes & Noble gift cards from Christmas, so we're gonna go buy some books.
Awesome. You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's no more cat Roomba back there.
You did get he got the cat Roomba.
He bought the cat Roomba while we were there.
Do we need to show what that is?
So one day, Caleb and I went to Barnes & Noble after school with the idea of going to get some books. And in their toy section, they had this Fisher-Price cat Roomba. And it was right when Caleb was super obsessed with playing with our Roomba. And I texted Steve this picture. I'm like, they actually make a toy of a cat on a Roomba. Yes. We have to get it.
He is still obsessed with Roombas. He still is. So it's not outside. It's not outside. He's going to show it to us.
See, it's right here. I got the wood. I have more wheels right here.
It's got 3 wheels?
Yeah, I have batteries here, talks and see.
Okay, but can I see the cat?
Here, why don't you show how it works?
Can you show us how it works?
Yeah, I push a button. Nope. A button that works. It's songs.
Okay.
And do this.
Oh, it moves. That's so fun, right?
That's a cat puss.
Yeah, okay. Well, hey, I think you're going to go to the store with Daddy and maybe look at some new fun things, all right?
A box.
Let's go with Daddy and have a fun time, okay?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes. Hopefully we don't come back with another cat Roomba.
Yeah. So I'm staying here. I'm staying here.
Right.
I'm like relaxing, so.
Yeah, Steve took Caleb to
Tucson yesterday.
Yes. So today's my day. I'm going to take him out for a little bit. We're going to get a treat at the cafe, and then we're going to look for books.
You guys will have a great time.
Yeah.
Hi, Dad.
So Mike and Caleb came back from the bookstore, and they brought home this awesome book over here.
Oh yeah, I'll have to show you guys what I got.
But we're looking at the hotel that apparently inspired like the whole like library ballroom scene for Ghostbusters. I think, Mike, we have to stay there.
Oh, that's not, I'm all about that.
Yes, it's the Los Angeles Biltmore, which I've never even heard of it. But apparently, like, we're watching a YouTube video of some guy, like, touring it. So he's all about it. I'm all about it. I think we got to do it, Mike.
So just to catch you guys up to speed, this is the book I got. It's so funny. I saw this book like last summer. So I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. I saw this book at Barnes & Noble last summer and it was like $50. So I was like, oh, I'll wait on it. It was only $20 today. So, but it's like kind of like one of those like super comprehensive, like behind the scenes. It's got everything about like the cartoons. I love that it's even got these like cool little inserts that are in here. But it's got stuff about like the video games, the cartoons, the movie, obviously. Just really, really cool. I love anything that's kind of like got that like scrapbook quality with all these pieces that come out, like pages of the script and so forth. This one's awesome, where it's kind of got this like plastic piece where it shows you the proton pack and how everything works. It's almost like a schematic for it. So cool. And then these are the books that Caleb got. This is a new one for us. I just thought it was hilarious. Grumpy Monkey. So we'll be checking this one out. And then this one, we actually have the first one. It's called No, David. Caleb loves that book. So we found this. David Goes to School. So yeah.
It is bedtime for Caleb.
Yeah.
And not that we look forward to this, but this is definitely like our time that we can decompress. Like we spend the whole day like planning for Caleb. Yesterday, I had an amazing time with him in Tucson, which Tucson is about a 2-hour drive down south. Had to pick up something, but we also ventured around the city, which is kind of cool. So we came home, had a great time, and then today was fun with Mike, right? Fun with Daddy. So.
Yeah, I didn't vlog it, unfortunately. I should have, of course. I always think about that after the fact. But we went to Barnes & Noble. He really likes going there. He likes going, because Barnes & Noble, it's kind of like a toy store / bookstore.
It kind of
right
is
now.
nowadays.
So,
like, it's not the old school bookstore that we're used to, right? So it used to be just bookstore and Starbucks, but you did get Starbucks, right?
We did go to the little cafe there, yes.
Yeah.
He picked out a cupcake. It was enormous. I was a little nervous. I was like, it's a lot of
sugar overload.
I did tell him he could have a treat while we were there if he was good.
Yeah.
So.
But with that, I think that wraps us up tonight.
I think so, yeah. Well, I hope you guys had fun. I know we sure did, getting back in front of the camera, getting back into the swing of things. You're definitely going to hear from us a lot more going forward. I think this is going to be the year of Magic Dads.
Is it? Let's make it happen. Yes. 2022.
We'll see. We hope you liked this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And from our Magic family to yours, enjoy.